Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianne Boyce and I'm your mindset mentor and motivator. Today I'm very excited to talk to you about a topic that's near and dear to my heart, and I'm really excited for it because I know it's going to help you as well. Let's talk about self-doubt. Self-doubt is a belief system that actually inadvertently causes self-sabotage. Now, when I say self-sabotage, I'm talking about the behavior that we exhibit that actually undermines our goals, where we want to go, what we want to do, and that we put ourselves in a position of failure without actually realizing why we're doing it. Now, why do we do that? Where does self-doubt come from, and why do we self-sabotage? Self-doubt is something that's built up over a long period of time, or maybe it's just a bunch of traumatic events or experiences that we experience and we repeat them over and over, or we have them reinforced, and then we started to believe that they were true. You see, our beliefs become our emotions. Our emotions become our thoughts. Our thoughts foster our decisions create our actions, and our actions create our responses and reactions. So once that cycle goes into play, what we have to understand is we need to rewrite the script. When our belief systems and our emotions get reinforced over a period of time, that's our neurological center. So without getting too scientific, like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, cells that fire together, neurons that fire together, wire together. So if we keep hearing as a child, for example, over and over, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, and it gets reinforced by events. Maybe you don't make the football team, maybe you don't make the basketball team, the gymnastics team, you keep getting bad grades on your report card. Meanwhile, you're hearing all these negative things about yourself. You're eventually going to start to believe it. So self-doubt often starts from external factors compounding within, and then we adopt them as our own identity. And that's what we want to stop. We have to break the cycle and break the chain. So how do we do that? It's a process, I'll be honest. But we need to identify the root, and we have to back engineer where it might have started from. So when I take a look at self-doubt and self-sabotage as it looks like an adult, I can use a perfect example. I was scared to make calls in my business and reach out to someone. I was doubting my ability to succeed, doubting my ability to close the deal, doubting my ability to be able to connect with someone and talk to them on a human fundamental level, which is something I could do all the time. So what did I do? My self-doubt made me self-sabotage. Almost! But I had an error correction. So what self-sabotage looked like was pawning off the activity, not doing it, giving it to someone else, delegation, as they say in the management employee world. So I delegated the tasks to somebody else, and it didn't work. And then I just sat there, and a very wonderful person was telling me, you got it in you. And he was right. It's still there. I can do this. So I had that talk with myself. I readdressed my flipped belief, and I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I connect with people great. I can close this deal. I can get this client on the call. No problem. I'll take care of it. I'll do it. And guess what? I called. I did it. It was a great conversation. It was easy. It was fluid. The energy flowed. It was high vibe. You attract what you are. You attract what you believe. You attract what you feel. And I was feeling good. I knew I could do it. I was feeling confident. But I had the self-doubt creeping in, knocking on that little door, trying to come back at me. Oh, hell no. What do we say to the voice of unbelief? Not today. Bye, Felicia. Go there. Go find Karen. Go play. You're going to play in my playground. Take your ball. Go home. Right? So, back on track. What we want to do is we want to make sure that when we believe in ourselves, we reinforce that. So, how does that work? Well, when I finally executed that activity and it went the way I was hoping for, that's reinforcing my belief. So where did the doubt come from? And this is what I meant by back engineering, to try and find why we ended up having doubt in the first place. So when I started thinking back on it, oftentimes as a kid or even in universities, like I would put in a lot of work. I would work really, really, really hard. I would try and get into university, into the PhD program. I'd have a 4.2 GPA, great references, all that kind of stuff, and I would apply, and I would apply, and I would apply. And it was like, sorry, you went with somebody better. Oh, sorry, you went with somebody better. Oh, sorry, you didn't make the cut. Oh, you didn't have what it takes. You didn't have quite enough. You were almost there, but not good enough. You know what I mean? So when you hear that over time, you start doubting your ability to succeed because you put your all into something. I put my everything into it, and it was rejection, rejection, rejection. So it made me start doubting my skills and my ability. So my current belief was, I'm not good enough. Not my current beliefs. Sorry, I should redact that. My previous belief was I'm not good enough for success. So when I found that and I found the source, I can go back and be like, no, that's not true. I am very successful in the area I'm meant for and that I have passion in. The skills and ability that I have are very well suited for the adventure I'm made for. That wasn't my opportunity. That wasn't my calling. That's okay. But do you see how I changed that script? So that's what I want you guys to do. How do you solve self-doubt? How do you stop self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is a product of the self-doubt. In order to conquer self-doubt, you have to kill it at the root. How do you get to the root? You need to back engineer and find out what happened. And it takes a little bit of work. So if your belief is, I'm ugly, I'm fat. Okay, where did that happen? Was it somebody that made a comment to you throughout high school? Did you have bullies that said that? Was it a parent? Was it a spouse? Was it something like that? Identify the root and then flip the belief. I had an ex once say to me, oh, you're a second-class citizen because you're not blonde. That hurt. So I always thought, oh, I'm unattractive. I'm undesirable. I'm not good enough because I'm not blonde. So I go back and I'm like, that's ludicrous. Like, that's ridiculous. I know I'm banging. Like, so I had to flip that belief. And I did this work a couple years ago and I switched it to my self-worth is not dependent upon the taste of another person. And again, we can be the juiciest peach and someone out there won't like peaches. I am perfectly and beautifully made for someone who has desire for these types of features. Just flip that belief. I am absolutely beautiful the way I am, and the right people see it and point it out to me. The wrong people don't have any business in my life. You just gotta go back and flip it. And once you start embodying that attitude, it changes your beliefs, which changes your emotions. You start to feel better because you're now affirming positive things. And changing your emotions is gonna change your thoughts. You're gonna have more confidence, and that's gonna change your decisions. When you have more confidence, you go out there and you seize the day. You take what you want, you do what you want. So now your decisions are going to change. I am going to get up and get ready. I am going to do my hair. I am going to go to that party. And that's their actions. You follow through. You actually go. You attend. You have fun. And what's the response and the feedback you get from the world? You probably feel good. You probably get compliments. You probably get attention. You probably feel vibrant and proud of yourself because you followed through with one of your goals. You didn't sabotage yourself, because self-sabotage would have made you stay home, missed out on the event where all your friends were because you had a self-doubt in your mind. So it all comes down to rewiring, rewriting the script, and once you do that and it gets reinforced over time, your belief patterns are going to shift and self-doubt's going to fizzle away, which means you're not going to self-sabotage yourself anymore. Now you're going to go for what you want with confidence, and you're going to watch success unfold in your life. So if you like this video, if you like the strategies, or you want to learn more, hit me up in the comments and the DMs. And make sure, as always, to like, share, comment, and subscribe. When you subscribe and you hit the like button and share, I know I'm doing a good job in delivering my message, and I know that my content is helpful for you. I'm wishing all of you a great rest of your week, a blessed day, and have a great weekend. Stay zesty, y'all.